Okay, today I'm going to be tying one of my favorite little blue-winged olive emergers and just general blue-winged olive dry flies. So this guy here is a Klinkhammered CDC sparkle done kind of variation thing that I don't want to say came up with, because you don't really ever come up with it. Somebody else has definitely tied whatever fly you've tied before. They just didn't post it on the internet, or they just don't care. So this is my variation of it. If somebody else is tying something like this, I apologize for claiming that it's mine, but this is just how I like to tie it. So, okay. We're going to tie this one with a high-vis post. You don't have to tie it with a high-vis post. I carry both with and without the high-vis post. That way, if I get on some picky fish that are spooking or maybe shying away from eating mine with the pink post, I can rotate to that. They're not as easy to see without this thing, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to put fish in the net. So let's get this fly spun up so we can do that. For this particular fly, I'm using a size 20 Klinkhammer hook. And then I'm gonna getting these Klinkhammer hooks positioned in the vise can always be a little interesting. There we go. I'm coming in with some olive 70 denier thread. Get a nice little thread base made. We'll trim that free. And then now we're going to look around and try to find my shuck material because it blends in. We're going to go down to the bend. We'll get the shuck material tied in. This is just antron yarn as my shuck. So this is kind of a sparkle done or sparkle. Yes, sparkle done with some CDC. Sort of the pattern I straight up copied to get to where I'm at currently. So we'll get that all wrapped down. I was getting my CDC feathers all situated here. You'll take the tips of 2 CDC feathers, marry them together, and then you're going to basically go the hook shank in length, get them tied in, make sure that's nice and tight, and we'll get rid of that little taper by using our thread to, you don't want it to be thick, but just so there's not like a reverse taper going on. Come in front. Okay. So I've kind of, right now it's just a sparkle done. I'm going to now tie in my parapost, and I have it really thin, you guys can see, and I'm going to loop it over, attempt to loop it over here and tie it down. It's my thread, it does not want to cooperate with me. There's that. We're going to trim it basically to the top of the wing. Coming in with some golden olive dry fly dubbing. You want about 1 inch to 1.5 inches here. And we're going to go a wrap or 2 behind. Okay. Now you're going to wrap back up and over, and that's what gets it to slick back. So, it's a little trick I've learned. It's easier than tying in the elk hair, or not the elk hair, the CDC. You could also tie this with elk hair, but it's a little bit easier than tying in the CDC facing back. You get too much of a hump up here at the top of the hook, so that's all you need to do. I don't use any solar res on this fly. Really haven't had too many issues. It's a size 20 blue-winged olive. The durability is just not there in these small little dry flies. But crank this one out, add it to your box, tie it in blue quills. You can tie this as a little midge pupa. You can do all kinds of stuff with this simple little pattern. And it's not very complicated. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos because they're not complicated flies and they catch fish. I mean, I'm trying to take as little steps as I can and still pump out effective flies because I guide. That's what I do for a living. I mean, I enjoy tying flies, but I don't need to spend any more time up here than I already do. So, really appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't seen the faster videos on Instagram, please go check those out at Ripka Fly Fishing. And have a good one. I mean, really appreciate you guys watching, and see ya.